Another possible water rescue in progress. This is in Southgate near the L.A. River, I believe.
We're told firefighters don't know yet if the car had been there for a long time or if somebody accidentally found their way into the water there. Either way, they're going to treat this right now like a rescue. This is near Imperial Highway at the 710 freeway. Again, possible search for victims right now. L.A. County fire crews are trying to figure out how that car got there and how long it's been there. We will continue to follow this story as well and bring you the latest on CBS 2 News at 11.
I think we can actually see the lights now from that vehicle in the water.
Although I'm not sure.
Or is that a boat?
Yeah, I'm not sure if those are lights.
Yep, that's the vehicle.
Okay, that is there we go. Now we have some light on it. This is the first time we're seeing some light on that car. And I was going to say that light you were probably seeing might be a reflection just from the street lights or whatever lights that are around. But it does look like the interior lights are on inside of the car. And I don't know, does that look like a door that's open to you, Peter?
Yeah, the back passenger door is open on the driver's side right there. We're not seeing anybody inside the car, which, you know, perhaps that person was able to get out. And that's why we're not seeing anyone in it right now. And luckily, the water doesn't appear to be too deep. But, oh, the door just closed. But right now you can see it looks like the fire crews are just now starting to arrive, the emergency crews there. They are shining their light on this vehicle that apparently landed in the L.A. River. What's puzzling is right now conditions, the weather isn't too bad. Danielle Gersh has been tracking the conditions for us. She says right now things are pretty windy, so it's unclear exactly what led to this car toppling into the L.A. River. But as you can see, oh, that's a helicopter that's overhead right now, it looks like.
Okay, so yeah, that's the light from the helicopter that was shining under the door. But Peter, you did notice the back door of that car looked like it closed. So again,
we don't know if that was from the current, though, that may have pushed it.
Don't know if it's a current or if there was somebody in there, but this is all really puzzling right now. And of course, rescuers and police and everyone who's on the scene is trying to figure out the same thing. Has the car been there for quite some time, or did this just happen? Did somebody find their way into that canal? Hopefully, if they did, they're okay. But so far, we haven't seen any signs of anyone down there by that car or anyone moving around.
Again, this is in Southgate near Imperial Highway right now. Emergency crews on the scene. A vehicle found inside the L.A. River. The circumstances surrounding this crash still unclear. But right now, they're trying to figure out if there's anyone in the vehicle, if there are any injuries. We did see a door open earlier, but then it closed. We don't know if that's because the current pushed that door closed, but there was an open door, which could be a positive sign that perhaps someone was able to get out. But look how far that car landed compared to where the bridge is. So then that begs the question, did the water push that vehicle far away, or perhaps this person was driving on the side there and then just landed into the river? But we're not really quite sure how that car got so far from the bridge and the circumstances surrounding it. But taking a wider view, if the chopper can pan out, it looks like that the emergency crews there are trying to get to this vehicle right now. We don't know exactly what kind of car this is, but it does look like it's some type of a sedan. That chopper still overhead right now, trying to figure out if there are any injuries.
Right. It looks like right now the chopper did shine the light on the car, but now it looks like maybe they're searching the water for anyone who may be in the water and needing help immediately right now. I'm not seeing anything in this light, but they have definitely a better vantage point than we do from right here, Peter. But look at the large presence up there on the bridge of firefighters, police officers, a lot of people dedicated to this one car to try to figure out what's going on here and maybe possibly get ready for some type of water rescue.
Yeah, in the air and on the ground. I just counted at least 7 emergency vehicles on that bridge there. Here in Southgate near Imperial Highway, you can see the helicopter is shining its light underneath the bridge away from the vehicle, which is an indication that perhaps they're looking for someone who may have been in that car but is no longer there. So they're trying to figure out, is that helicopter? Oh, it's going above the bridge, but they're trying to figure out if perhaps somebody was in that vehicle and then somehow got out, and if they're in the water. So there's a lot of unanswered questions right now, but you can see they're still scouring the L.A. River, shining their light, trying to figure out if perhaps there's anyone in need of any assistance away from that vehicle on the opposite side of that bridge. So in these dark conditions right now, it's very challenging, obviously, for firefighters. If perhaps they're trying to find someone, how many people they're trying to find, the circumstances surrounding this crash. They're still trying to figure that out. But at this point, you could see an all-out effort from the emergency crews. They're trying to shine their light in the darkness here to see if there are any people in need of any serious help.
And I certainly hope that's not the case, because the fact that they have very little light other than the light from the chopper, hopefully there isn't anyone stranded in the water hoping to be seen and be rescued. I'm sure the water is very cold, and you don't know how deep it is. I know we got some of a perspective from where the car was along the shore or the edge of that canal. It doesn't look deep there, but that's very deceiving. You don't know how deep it is once you get towards the center. And these are the kinds of questions that rescue crews kind of have to ask themselves and evaluate before they start setting up ropes and lines and things to put themselves in danger, to see if there is anyone to go save down in that car.
And we showed the swift water rescue in Santa Clarita earlier today. That was weather related. Again, we don't know if this is also weather related, if this person just crashed off the bridge, and if so, why that happened, or if perhaps this car was involved in something up from the river and then the car was swept down. We don't know right now. We're trying to figure that out. But as you can see, again, just a massive presence of emergency crews scouring the LA River in Southgate. That helicopter now far from the site of that car crash, trying to shine a light there and see if there are any possible people in need of some help. So we're going to continue to follow this right here on KCAL 9 News. Stay with us. But again, just a harrowing situation unfolding right now in Southgate.
Yeah, we'll